Hey y'all, so I definitely forgot to record before I started reading, but that's fine because I'm not that far into the book and I can just do it right now. So today is day one. It's Monday, March 20th of 2023, and it marks the first day of the Trans Rights Readathon, which was originally started by Sims Bookstagram's Badly over on Instagram. There's not one leader, and so there's a lot of us who have decided to join this readathon, and we're going to be reading books by trans authors or books that contain trans characters. Today, I am starting off with 3 books, hopefully. The first one is by the person who first originated the idea of the Trans Rights Readathon, Sims Kern, who is queer, Jewish, and I'm reading their book called Depart, and I am loving it so far. It's only about 80 pages or so it's a pretty short read, and I hopefully will be able to finish that today. But I am loving it, and yeah, I'm excited to read more and see how the story develops. It's very it's hitting home. I found myself crying on the verge of tears so many times, and so if you're interested, I definitely recommend it. It's about a trans man and his experience, basically, where in Texas there is a flood happening, like a huge catastrophic flood, and it's just about his experience with that, and also how his trans identity and medical needs are intertwined with how we do emergency care and support. And so I'm not that far into the book, but I'm really loving how the characters have been developing so far and how the story has been unfolding, and so I'm excited to read more of that. I also have 2 more books that I will hopefully be able to read today, and one of them is A Country of Ghosts. This is by Margaret Killjoy, and it's about a island country that has anarchist political affiliation and community, and that's how they form community, is through an anarchist lens, which I love. And I believe it's about them trying to fend off a fascist government, and that is trying to consistently overthrow them and infiltrate their country. And so I'm really excited to see how the story is told and unfolds. I'm really excited, and I think this is under 200 pages, or just about. It's like 205 pages or something. So I hopefully will get to that today. And then I also want to read I Hope We Choose Love, a trans girl's notes from the end of the world. And this is by Kai Chang Tam. I believe I'm saying their name right. And I mean, it sounds like what it is. It says, in a heartbreaking yet hopeful collection of personal essays and poems, Kai Chang Tam dives deep into the questions that haunt social movements today with eloquence and honesty. Some questions that are posed is, what can we trust in when community has broken our hearts? What would it mean to pursue justice without violence? How can we love in the absence of faith? So I'm really excited to see and read this collection of essays. It looks good. It's about 155-ish pages. I believe I'll be able to finish all these books today, but I'm going to take you all along and we'll see how today goes. Okay, so I just finished Depart by Sim Kern, and my heart is so full. I love that book. When I got to the end, I was like, no, I need more. I need more. I need more. I need to know about the characters. I need to know more about just what happened. I just need to know. It was so beautiful. Wow. I might have to read that again, low-key, at some point in the future. But that was a beautiful book, and I'm really happy that I picked that as the first book for, not even just the first book, but as a book for my readathon this week. The second book I'll be reading is A Country of Ghosts by Margaret Killjoy, and I'm really excited to dive into this, so I'll be coming back with an update when I have more. Okay, so I definitely did not check back in yesterday because today is now day 2 of the Trans Right Readathon. It's Tuesday, March 21st. Yesterday, I only read Depart by Sim Kern, and I ended up reading Nothing But Blackened Teeth by Cassandra Call. If I already didn't say, Depart Depart is about a Jewish trans man trying to gain a better understanding of his Jewish heritage and the spirituality side of it, while trying to navigate gender-affirming healthcare during a catastrophic flood in Texas. So there's a lot going on there. It was very good. Yeah, I wish that there was more. Nothing But Black and Teeth by Cassandra Khaw was about a group of friends who went to a haunted mansion in Japan for a wedding. Like, two of the friends were getting married there, and then things go south. It wasn't really scary. I really think the book could have been a lot stronger if it was longer. It was only a novella, but I found myself not really caring about the drama that was going on, not really invested in the characters. But I was listening to it on 2.5 speed, and the funny parts were like extra funny. And I think some of the parts that weren't supposed to be funny, it like made it funny. So it was a quick, cute read. I'm not upset that I read it. It was fun at the end of the day. So today I am going to try to finish A Country of Ghosts by Margaret Killjoy, and this was about the anarchist community trying to fight off the fascist regime that is trying to consistently overthrow them, basically. And I also want to finish I Hope We Choose to Love by Kai Chang Tom. And this is a trans girl's notes from the end of the world. This book is written by the same author of the book that I'm about to read right now, called Fierce Femmes and Notorious Liars, A Dangerous Trans Girl's Confabulous Memoir. And look at the cover. This is so freaking pretty. Like, they went in. I love it. The reason I'm reading this right now is because there's an audiobook and I think someone's waiting for it. So I want to hurry up and read this. And I have a doctor's appointment later, so I'm hoping in the lobby that I can either get to this. I did start A Country of Ghosts, but the beginning is a little bit slow, even though I know it's going to pick up because it's a really short book. So I'm going to either try to finish or start one of those on the car ride / while I'm waiting in the lobby and on the way back. But I will check back in when I get a decent way into this book. So I just finished part 1 of this and I am loving it. The main character, she's a baddie. That's it. That's all. She's a baddie. I want to be like her when I grow up. Like, if you haven't read this book, read it. Part 1 was like that many pages, and then you see part 2 between the 2 bookmarks. So I will be like almost halfway done when I get done with part 2. Or yeah, almost halfway done. But I'm loving this book so far. The prose is gorgeous. I love the formatting. Like, can I show without like ruining? But like the font is so pretty. And then there are some parts where, let me see if I can find, they're like poems, and it says from her notebook, and or like, I don't know. I just love like different structured formatting in books. And so I'm loving this so far. I'm doing reading sprints right now, and I have like 23 minutes left, so I'm gonna put a dent into part 2, and I'll come back when I'm done with that. Y'all, I am crying in the club right now. This book is so beautiful. Hold on, let me collect myself. Okay, this book is hitting home because there's a character, a Black trans woman who turned to drugs because of trauma. And a little background about me. I majored in psychology in school, and I want to go into working with people who struggle with substance abuse, as I've seen people in my own family struggle with substance use, from alcohol to a variety of different drugs, and I've seen the toll that it takes on them and their families. And this character is just, she went through so much, and there was another Black trans woman who decided that she showed her that she was worthy enough to be helped, to be loved, to be held onto. And I'm just like, it's just hitting hard because Black women don't get that. Black women don't get that, period. And when you add on layer of trans queer Black women, it's just like almost non-existent. And so to see this Black woman be able to see her be able to access that kind of community, that kind of love, that kind of support, it fills me with so much happiness and joy, because it's not fair. It's not fair. But y'all, this book is so beautifully written. I'm like, I just can't. But I'm gonna finish reading and I'm gonna check back in later. Okay, so I have to take a little break from reading. The last sprint, I updated my online reading journal. I still need to update my physical reading journal, and I had to get my dog ready for the day. There's about 38 minutes left in the sprint, and I need to fill out some paperwork. I have a doctor's appointment today, an eye appointment, and on the way there, I'm going to drop off some paperwork to a hospital because I need to see a specialist, because I'm pretty sure, well, I got referred to a specialist because we're pretty sure that I have endometriosis and or adenomyosis. So I need to send that paperwork. I was supposed to send it a while ago, so I need to finish filling that out so I have it ready when we leave. But I'm just gonna eat, as y'all seen in the last clip, and do the paperwork, hopefully finish it in this last sprint so I can actually read before my appointment in a couple hours. Okay, so it took me way longer than I thought to finish my paperwork, maybe like 45 minutes to an hour. But it's finally done. I do have to go to 2 hospitals, one where I got imaging done and another one where I met with the most recent doctor who got me a referral to see a specialist. One of the questions on this paperwork is like, how many physicians or healthcare providers have you seen about your pain? I listed the doctors, and I've seen 5 doctors over the past 10 years for my pain. And only has it been the last doctor that I seen in February, last month, who has even brought up the idea of endometriosis. And that is so sad. Like, when I tell y'all, I was in so much pain. Like I remember on multiple occasions of me like praying to whatever is there and asking them to just like end everything. Like, it was bad. Like, I was ready to just be done. Like, because the pain was just, I'm just like, I can't keep going. Like, I literally just can't keep doing this. And it's sad that it took me seeing the 5th doctor for me to finally get someone to listen. Yeah, that's really sad, but you know, my story is a lucky one. There are a lot of people who struggle with chronic pain in this way who go even longer than me. I'm 22. That's considered young for even having like a referral or having a doctor suggest that that may be what's going on. It's usually between, I think, the ages of like 26 and in upper 30s, because usually it's when people are like planning a family or trying to get pregnant, or it just takes that long for people to actually be like, oh, maybe this person isn't actually being dramatic. It's not normal for you not to be able to eat and be bedridden for any amount of time on your period. Like, you literally can't function. I'm grateful, but I'm also pissed off. Yeah, I need to go to these 2 clinics, get the paperwork so that I can mail everything, then go to my doctor's appointment, hopefully schedule a surgery for this year. Luckily, so the eye surgery that I have to get, I have 2 holes in my retina in my right eye, and they were first noticed last year, but I wanted to wait until I finished school because it could affect reading. And I graduated last January, so 2 months ago. So I'm finally able to get the surgery, and I had an eye doctor appointment with my primary eye doctor, and she said the holes didn't get bigger. So that is a good thing. But also, they could also heal on their own. So, but they also didn't get smaller, so they're just like the same size. And things like head trauma could really impact the size of the tears. So I just want to get those fixed. And then after I get those fixed, I'll be able to get LASIK because I cannot function without my glasses. Literally, like, I don't remember the last time that I've swam, even taken a shower without my glasses on because I literally just can't see anything. Like, I can see things by the change of color. So if something is the same color or even the same, even if the shades are not drastically different, I won't be able to tell them apart. Like, so people's faces when I have my glasses on, nope, like, I can kind of see the white parts, but no, I really have to use my memory to like fill in what I cannot see, and that's dangerous because I don't like to wear contacts all the time. I love my funky glasses. I have other pairs too, and so I want to be able to kind of see at least a little bit when I don't have my glasses on. I also have astigmatism, so I'll never be able to see perfectly, which I've come to terms with, but if I could make my eyesight a little bit clearer without glasses, I am going to do that if possible. So getting my retinas repaired is the first step in that. I also will wonder how that will impact my reading for my books. I'll probably need to find a lot of audiobooks and just chillax and listen to those, which is also fine. Audiobooks are valid, and I actually really been enjoying them lately. But yeah, I am going to read a little bit more. It's 12:06, and so I might head out at like 1:30 or so, a couple hours before my appointment, just to make sure that I can get the paperwork from these two clinics. But yes, I will update you all. I'm almost done with part 2 of Fierce Femmes and Notorious Liars, a dangerous trans girl's confabulous memoir. I'm almost done with part 2 of that. I probably will finish that and then start getting ready. Update. I was not able to, I feel like I'm on the verge of tears. I'm fine, but like, I wasn't able to, I wanted to exchange my library books and mail. I had to go to 2 clinics and mail my forms. I wasn't able to do that because I was waiting so long at my appointment to be seen. I know, I just feel like the world is crashing in. Even though I know it's not, it's just when my plans or when things don't go how I've structured them to go, it's too much. It's too much. So now I'm in bed. And I tried to listen. I read a little bit. I had my eyes dilated. And so it's kind of hard to read. So I was just listening to the audiobook. But I'm just out of it right now. I just can't. So I'm just gonna relax, probably finish a couple horror movies that I had started a few days ago. Maybe take a nap, even though it's like 6:50. That's feeling like a vibe, not gonna lie. Or calling it an early night, because I'm sad. But I'm going to try to mail things and switch my library books tomorrow. At least I have all the forms filled out, but that is just so annoying. Yeah, but I did order my dog more raw food, and I need to call tomorrow. After the appointment today, the doctor was like, yeah, I'd get the surgery if I was you, just as a preventative measure. It's like a quick and easy surgery and only like a couple days recovery. So I need to call tomorrow to schedule that within the next 2 months. Hopefully sooner rather than later, because I will be working soon and looking at a computer screen. So yeah, my mind is all jumbled right now. I don't even know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna end this. I will hopefully finish. I have like less than 30 pages left of Fierce Femmes and Notorious Liars, a dangerous trans girl's confabulous memoir. So I'm definitely gonna finish that today, but that's annoying if that's gonna be the only book I finish today, because I wanted to read. I could still read more books this week. Calm down. We'll see what happens. I might start a book that wasn't originally on my schedule for today, because it has an audiobook pair. I just don't think I could like look at words and read them right now, to be honest. And I might try to find some more horror books that either have trans characters or are written by transgender non-conforming authors, because I'm really in a horror kind of spooky mood. Yeah. Sorry, look at my lights. It's so nice to look at. I think that's the only update I have right now. I'm going to relax. Hello, so it's the next day. It's March 22nd, Wednesday, almost 10:30 a.m. And y'all, I'm not feeling good, like mentally. I'm thinking, I don't know. Maybe this is TMI, but is TMI really real? I don't know. So like I said, me and my OBGYN suspect that I have endometriosis and or adenomyosis. And this month, it's been like 40, I think almost 44 days since the first day of my last cycle, which is way longer. Like my cycles are already long. They range from like 32 to 35 days. So that's already long. And so like this is extra long, and I don't know what's going on. I am having so much fatigue. I just feel like I just want to lay in bed all day. I don't have motivation to do anything at all. And I honestly don't think going to the doctor is going to do anything. Like, I don't know what they would say. I'm contemplating if that is even worth it. But I do get fatigue and like have more depression symptoms, I believe, before my period starts. So I'm wondering, like, is that what's going on or what? I am not sure, but it's not. I'm so exhausted. It feels like, yeah, it just takes so much more effort to do things that I normally could do. So I'm like, it could be that, or it could be I had an interview on Monday, and masking and just like interacting with people in that way is so draining. Like, after the interview, I just got in bed. I was like, I can't. It could also be that, but I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, I barely did any reading. I'm still 30 pages away from finishing Fierce Femmes and Notorious Liars. I want to finish that because people are waiting for it at the library. So I'm going to try to finish that now. At least like listen to the audiobook. I try to do some cleaning. I gave my dog a bath because she has like skin issues going on, and so I need to like rinse her and put some coconut oil on her, and now she's taking a nap. I'm gonna try to get some stuff done, but try to finish this book before I go mail the documents and pick up new library books, because I was so sad yesterday. I was like, this, and I already had a bunch of things waiting for me. So like I have some ebooks and some physical books waiting for me to pick up / check out on my Kindle. But yes, I'm gonna try to do that. I will check back in later today. Okay, a little update. I am feeling better energetically and mentally. I think I really just needed to get some things off my plate. Even though I'm still feeling pretty low energy, mentally I'm feeling a little bit better. I mailed my documents. Dog hair. I mailed my documents. I picked up 10 library books. I now have 6 waiting after I finish this one. What else did I do? Oh yeah, those are the 2 main things. I need to go to the doctor. I got my authorization forms filled out. Start. I haven't read A Country of Ghosts or I Hope We Choose Love yet, but I started Defect by Nino Cipri. And I'm loving this so far. I feel like I should have read the first book in the series titled Finna, or Fina. Fina. I think it's Fina, but it's spelled like Finna. Because they mention Fina or Fina in this book. But I don't think it's spoilery, so I'm definitely gonna go read that after I finish this. But yeah, I'm loving this. I'm about 50 pages in. It's very interesting. I don't know what I can say. Let's just say, I wonder, okay. Oh, that's spoilery. Okay, wait. I'm gonna say something, but skip to this timestamp when the spoilery stuff is done. But question, I know Derek is like, I'm getting the sense that he's like a machine or like non-human like prototype that's like human like qualities. But I wonder, like, is he supposed to be autistic coded? Because the way I'm relating to how he thinks and acts, it's not funny. It's not funny at all. But I'm curious. If I'm not sure by the end of the book, I'm gonna look up like the author and like the inspiration for this book, because I'm interested. That'd be interesting to know. But yes, I'm doing reading sprints. Well, there's a reading sprint by readers Sia with their friend Rylan. I'm pretty sure I said that name right. They both have YouTube channels and they're so nice. So I'm just watching those sprints and reading this. Hopefully I can get to like a page 100 today. It's currently 8 o'clock, so I think I'll be able to get there, but I will check back in when I'm further along. Y'all, this has been a whole day since I filmed, I think. Honestly, I don't even know, but I have not been reading. I read like a couple pages last night, but I just slumped. Like, I have been so tired. I pretty much spent all day in bed yesterday, and I watched like so many horror movies. But I hope to get some reading in today because I still have like 5 books over there looking at me. Actually 6 books that I haven't even started reading. And today is Friday, so there's only like 4 days left of the readathon. So I need to be reading over a book a day. But honestly, I'm not gonna force myself if I don't get to all of my books. That just is what it is. My health and rest is top priority. But I do want to come in here to say that I do plan, hopefully, to finish 2 books today. I'm trying to make sure I don't have no crust on me. I want to finish, if y'all can see the defect, and then under it is Upright Woman Wanted. And I have the audiobook for that, so I think that I can blow through that mug pretty quickly. So that's the plan. I also need to do some washing today. I also wanted to say there's so many things. I'll be coming out with like a future video about like things I'm doing in April with like my TBR and stuff. But I'm participating in like, let me just say, like, I'm doing one challenge. And I'm doing, well, I might be doing, oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Okay, so I think I'm doing 3 challenges because there's Trans Girl April, and that has like 9 books, I think. Also Realmathon. There's Realmathon that I'll be participating in. Can you guess what team? And if you guys are not familiar with these challenges, I'll be linking them in the bio. Not the bio, in the description box. Somebody woke up. Somebody woke up. Hi, Stunka. You wanna come right here? And say, no, Mom, I just wanna lay on your legs. Okay. Those 2. I'm also think I'm gonna be participating in Old School April because, like, how could I not? I'm also doing the 10 books, 10 decades, and I hope to read 1 book for that in March. I mean, in April. Child, I need to rework so that I can like have some of these books cross off multiple lists. Like, I can do Trans Girl April when you read Readathon and Old School April, which I think is like mainly horror themed, or at least I'm going to be taking the horror twist on that. Horror thriller twist, because that's what I like to do. That's what I like to read. So I'll say hello to my stuffed animals. Be nice to Raspberry. She's looking a little dingy, but you know, she's a queen, so don't disrespect her. I think that's really all I wanted to get on here to say. I'm about to rest some more because, you know, life is lifing right now. Like, it really is. It really, really is. But you know, that's okay. It's okay. We're alive for another day. The sun is shining. I got my puppy here with me. I got Chew, my stuffed animal, my other son. Well, my only son. But yeah, I'll check back in with y'all either when I'm finna read Defect, or when I'm further along, or when I'm done. We'll see. You know, who knows? This vlog is all over the place, so who knows at this point. But y'all will see me in the next clip. It is again the next day. It is Saturday, March 25th, and I still haven't read nothing. Nothing. When I say y'all I've been slumped, I've been out of there. Like, I don't know what's happening. But you know, I'm gonna embrace it. I'm gonna embrace it. My dog is over there tucked in. I need to clean. Yeah, I need to do that. Honestly, I don't know when we're gonna read. I do know that a lot of people are continuing to read trans books, trans authors until the 31st, which is, I think, International Trans Visibility Day. If that's wrong, I'll put the correct celebration or honoring on the screen. So I think I have like 6, 7, 8 books to finish, and so I think I'm gonna participate in that, just to also help fundraise, because to be honest, that's not going great. People just aren't giving, and I'm like, do y'all care about trans people? Because I see y'all go to brunch, I see y'all go to all these events, and a liquor dollar come through. But you know, anyways, yeah. So I think I'm gonna do that until the 31st. It'll give me a chance to complete all the trans books that I wanted to read. But that will also make me have to push back some of the things that I wanted to finish. Where is it? Prior, like Sister Outsider and Allegedly, and also Man-Made Monsters. But actually, I pushed Man-Made Monsters to April, but I don't think it'll allow me time to read Allegedly by Tiffany D. Jackson, which is a horror novel, or Sister Outsider by Audre Lorde. I also just got the audiobook for that too, though, so that'll help me go through it faster, because I was struggling. Anyways, I said I'm finna clean. We're gonna sit here for a little bit longer. I think that's the plan on the lap tizzy, because yeah, it's just looking like the vibe. I don't know. Anyways, I'll check back in when I have another update, whenever that'll be. What is up, y'all? So actually, in a little bit of an exciting update, I did read 10 pages of Defect. I think now I'm at the beginning of chapter, beginning of chapter 5, about halfway through the book, which is exciting. I don't know how I'm feeling about this book. I'm a little bit bored. I don't know if it would have helped if I read Fina beforehand. I like the sci-fi elements. I'm like intrigued, but it's not like a super fun read, if that makes sense. But I feel like we're about to like get into some stuff, so hopefully the rest of the book brings a little bit more like adventure and just like more fun elements into it. I also started this and finished on page 65 yesterday, and now I'm at the beginning of chapter 7, which is page 100. So I only have like 70-ish pages left of this. I'm gonna finish that. There's 24 minutes of the sprint, so I'm probably gonna get a good chunk of the way in. I'm listening to it on like over 2x speed. I will definitely finish this within the next sprint, so I'm excited to finish this. I think I'll be able to finish both of these today, to be honest, and maybe start a third one, hopefully, because the transfer to Readathon got pushed back. So I'm feeling more hopeful that I'll be able to finish the books that I wanted to finish for that readathon. I will check back in probably when I finish this. I'm loving this story though. I'll have more thoughts when I come back with the update. So y'all, I freaking finished Upright Women Wanted, and wow, this was so good. It was so good. I hope they could write another book after that. I hope there's like a sequel, or because I think this is a standalone book. This could be a freaking series. This was good, and I'm interested more in the world. Like, they kind of set this up nicely if they want to write another book. So this was good. I loved it. This is by the same author, Sarah Gailey. It's Magic for Liars. It's a little over 300 pages, I believe. Maybe like 330. So I'm going to try to get halfway through this. I have the audiobook with it. And finish Defect by today. Fingers crossed. I am getting out of my little rut. Feeling a little better. So I'm just going to be doing that. And I'll check back in later. Y'all, you know when you're reading a book and it just wasn't giving, and then all of a sudden it starts to give? That's how I'm feeling about Defect right now. I was getting tired of this book. I read this much. I have this much left. I was like, I need something. I need something. And something came. It delivered. It arrived right on time. And I'm excited to continue with this book. I have about 50 more pages. 52 more pages. So I'm done with this book. I may be able to finish it tonight. It's almost 7 o'clock, I think. Yeah, I may be able to finish it tonight. I'm at least going to, there's 37 more minutes of this sprint. So I'm definitely going to read until the end of this sprint. And I wanted to get to the 50% mark of Magic for Liars. About 120 more pages. So low-key don't think I'm going to get to 50%. I'm going to get to at least 25%. I'm telling myself that. And I may not finish this, but I'm going to... Whatever I get done at the end of the sprint is what I get done for the day for this. Because I'm also going to watch horror movies. I'll give a final update for the day for these two once I'm done reading for the night. Hey y'all, so I have officially finished... I don't know where I put it. Oh. I've officially finished Defect. Thought it was interesting. I don't know. It's not exactly up my alley, but I thought it was interesting nonetheless. It was a cute short read. I may pick up the first in the series. I don't feel like the second book really spoiled anything, so I may check that out. I also just finished Magic for Liars. How do I feel? I had no issues with the writing, but the ending I didn't love, and the characters, none of them really. So there's that, but it was still cute. People have like compared it to Harry Potter, and I was never a Harry Potter person, so I don't really know. But it gives like the magic and academia, high school, uppity up. You know what I mean? Those vibes. So if that's your thing, I would recommend it. And there's a little bit of romance splattered in there, you know the vibes. And so I finished those two books today, which I'm so happy about. I think right now my goal today is to get to at least halfway of A Country of Ghosts and read some of this. I'm going to listen to the audio for this right now as I'm cleaning up. But yes, that is my goal. But y'all won't know what happens with that goal until you watch the next video, because this video is already so freaking long. But the next video is going to be already uploaded, so click the link in the description. Y'all, okay, so I lied. It is currently March 31st, and we still have 3 to 4 books to finish. So there's that. And, you know, I feel myself getting into a reading slump because I feel like right now I'm reading because I said I was going to do this, and those are the books left on my list, and I don't like not completing my list. But I am practicing, like, teaching myself that it's okay for things to change a part of my schedule. Like, it's fine. It's fine. So I'm going to read something that I've been really wanting to read / really want to participate in because it's a group book discussion, and that is The Drift by CJ Tudor, I believe. I'll put it right here. I have the physical copy waiting for me at the library, and I also just got the audio. So I think I'm gonna listen to that audio low-key, not gonna lie, and cancel the hold. Sorry, that's my dog. And cancel the hold on the physical copy because I have so many holds as well at the library, and that's stressing me out. Like, things that are not ready and things I need to pick up and things I need to bring back, and I'm just like, ugh. But going back, I do want to read the rest of the books that I have on my trans rights Readathon TBR. I'm just not going to be able to read them right now. I think I'm going to return a couple because people are waiting for a couple of copies, so I think I'm going to return those and just hold on, because I don't think my like loan expires for like at least another week or two. So I think I'm gonna hold on to those as long as no one requests them and try to get them in early April. I just want to also be able to read things that I've been like really excited to read for the month of April, and April starts tomorrow. And so I'm like, let me just give myself this break, not stress myself out. It's okay. They're gonna get read because I'm interested in them. It just may not be at this very moment, and that's okay. Because like I said before, or I don't know if I said this, but I've been doing like a lot of cleaning and reorganizing because I was staying in another room before this room was finished, and so I'm kind of dragging my feet because it's just like so much. But I'm starting to like clear out that other room so my brother can have his room back. Sorry if you can hear my dog licking her legs. Jesus Christ, River, please. So I'm just gonna close out this vlog. You know, when I read the books, you'll see them in my monthly wrap up. But until then, catch you in the next video.